Lena had always prided herself on having a tight-knit group of friends, but lately something had been nagging at her. She couldn't quite put her finger on it, but she was beginning to wonder if she was surrounding herself with the right people. They were good people, but sometimes Lena felt they didn't truly understand her. As she looked around at her friends laughing and joking together, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was on the outside looking in. Lena knew she needed to make a decision, but the thought of leaving her longtime friends was daunting. Have you ever felt this way? Now, let's jump right into this video. We often don't think about this, but we all have much in common with the people we spend the most time with. The more we spend time with them, the more we act, think, and look like them. Sometimes we even make choices based on their approval. Don't you think you're influenced by the people you surround yourself with the most? We know this. Do you remember when you were younger, when your parents were worried about who you were hanging out with every time you went out? And it was because they didn't want you to get involved with the wrong crowd. That is because the people you spend the most time with significantly impact your emotions, how you view the world, your goals, and your expectations for yourself. As adults, we should still think that way. We should look around and inventory the people we choose to be by our side. I know of two men. They had known each other in their early teens. They were not friends back then, but they were somewhat familiar with each other. After not seeing each other for 20 plus years, they happened to reconnect. During the course of 3 years, they became the closest of friends, and they connected with a common goal of success and building something for their families. Let's call these friends Steve and Gilbert. Gilbert? Don't ask me how this name just popped into my head. Anyway, Steve was very dedicated to their common goal. However, unknown to Steve, Gilbert was dedicated to using Steve to achieve this goal. Steve had a job. Gilbert didn't, and he somehow manipulated Steve into spending his savings on him in the name of their goal. Steve had witnessed Gilbert's behavior around other people. He was boastful and presented himself in a way that he was not. He told people he had things he didn't have, and he often mistreated or put others down. Steve convinced himself that his friend was just ambitious and that he would surely not treat him the same way he treated others. But guess what? An unfortunate incident happened between the two friends, and Gilbert revealed himself to be exactly all the things that Steve had ignored. It is safe to say that Steve and Gilbert are no longer friends, and that's a good thing for Steve and his pockets. I'm telling you this story because sometimes we believe we are around good people, but we are not. We think they are our friends, but they have ulterior motive. You watch when they treat others unkindly, and you think they will surely not act the same way with you because you're friends. However, it is quite the opposite. Eventually, you will be treated the same way. Now, we are all different and have different personalities, beliefs, morals, hopes, and dreams for ourselves. Generally speaking, what might be a good person for me might not be a good person for you. So it's essential to ask yourself some questions. Do you feel like you want to be a better person around them? Do these people add to the quality of your life? Do you feel appreciated, supported, and encouraged around them? After you give it some thought, if you answer that you feel mentally and emotionally exhausted after spending time with them, if you feel criticized and that they are making you doubtful about your goals, if you feel uncomfortable, if you feel trapped or they make you feel guilty about doing something positive for yourself, different than what they want for you, then it's time you reevaluate those friendships. Going back to the story I told you earlier, Steve ignored his emotions and the discomfort he sometimes felt around his friend. It cost him a lot financially. However, he was lucky because he later discovered it could have been worse. Also, if we use Steve's story to explore what I said in the beginning about us being influenced by the ones we spend the most time with, well, Steve began adapting some of Gilbert's clothing style choices and using some of Gilbert's jargon. He started doing these things without even realizing it. Fortunately for Steve, the friendship ended and he never reached the point of speaking to others condescendingly the way Gilbert used to. When you surround yourself with people that are not for you, you will see the red flags, even if you try to ignore them. The red flags will keep waving until you are able to act on your intuition. Now, let's explore other ways to know if you're in the company of people who aren't good for you. You're surrounded with the wrong people when the time together is spent talking badly about others. You're surrounded with the wrong people when you constantly feel uncomfortable around them. You're surrounded with the wrong people when your time together is used to engage in illegal or harmful activities, such as abusing illicit substances, and they ask you to do morally questionable or illegal things. You're surrounded by the wrong people if you feel down and question your life and existence whenever you're around them. You're surrounded by the wrong people when you're the only person trying to keep the friendship alive. The wrong people surround you if they are negative, they complain about everything all the time, and they shut down every idea you have. The wrong people surround you if they are using you. They only show up in your life when they need something, or your kindness is not reciprocated the way it should be. Because relationships, no matter the kind of relationship, should not be one-sided. These are some examples. What other red flags can you think of? Share them in the comment section below and you might help somebody else. Now, you may have some bad or questionable friends, but you most likely have some good ones as well. Make sure to spend more time with them and get to know them better. These people can have different qualities than you, as you'll benefit from various personality types. When you need to surround yourself with optimism, these people are excellent to have in your inner circle. Be honest, friends. You can always count on these people to give you sound advice because they are trustworthy and honest. Be listeners. Another critical element of a great friend is that they listen to your aspirations, insecurities, questions, dreams, and nonsense. Not because they feel obligated, but because they genuinely care about you. Be positive ones. We are not happy and positive all the time. However, some people prefer to see the positive in everything. Those people elevate you and encourage you to chase your dreams. Be smart friends. These friends are lifetime learners and will push you always to keep learning and expand your knowledge. Be respectful friends. You can be yourself with them because they respect you, your time, and your right to make mistakes. They accept who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, which allows you to feel entirely at ease around them. To sum up, the people you surround yourself with might significantly impact your overall happiness. The right people lift you up and they make you feel motivated and happy. These people help you when in need, encourage you to pursue your dreams, support you as you tackle difficulties, and celebrate your achievements. I challenge you to take a good look at the people in your life. Are they the right people for you? Are they helping you to be your best self? Are they supporting you and bringing you joy? If not, it might be time to make some changes. Life is too short to waste your time and energy on people who don't bring out the best in you. Surround yourself with the right people and watch your life blossom and flourish like never before. We've come to the end of this video. I like to keep my videos short and to the point. If you enjoyed it, was it helpful? Did it encourage you to reevaluate your friendships? Please let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like this video and turn your notifications on so that you receive an alert next time I post a new video. I'll see you next time. Take care.